Hi guys, this is my second video for today, and I'm just gonna talk about Ripple because some of you were actually asking me about Ripple, and also my friends were asking about Ripple. So before I actually get into how to actually buy the Ripple, I just wanted to actually talk about it first, so you actually understand what the Ripple is. So Ripple is at the moment it's number 2 currency. Oh, actually, it's been apologies. It was number 2 yesterday, but now Ethereum is back at number 2 spot, so it did lose some grounds, Ripple. But anyway, it's in top 3 of cryptocurrencies. It's got the market cap of 11.9 billion. So like a few days ago, it was like 14 billion. So there's a big spike in price. It's been trading for about like 30 to 40 cents lately, but like probably about 2 or 3 months ago it was 1 cent. Anyway, so what Ripple is, it is a cryptocurrency that is used by banks, or will be used by banks. It has been trialed by banks, so it's kind of actually contradicting itself. So the whole idea of the cryptocurrencies is to be decentralized, is to be financial institution independent. In fact, if you look at Bitcoin history, Bitcoin white paper came out in 2009, I believe, or 2008 or 2009, by this mysterious guy, Satoshi Nakamoto. And the reason why it came out, or one of the reasons why it came out, was because of the financial crisis, the GFC of 2008. So which was related to banks and all the scams that were going on. So the Bitcoin was meant to fix all those issues and create the fair and decentralized system that doesn't depend on banks. And then Ripple comes out, and Ripple is cryptocurrency for banks. So it's something. It's a bit ironic, I guess. Like, so it's not really a true cryptocurrency. It does use a blockchain technology behind the scenes, but it's just a bit wrong, I guess. Like, it's not supposed to be there. But I mean, that's what it is, and that's what we've got at the moment. So there's a number of banks actually trialing it at the moment. There's a number of banks in Europe, and if you go to their website ripple.com, they've got all these financial institutions there, and you can see that some big banks use it, like Bank of America. You can see Westpac, NAB is there, but it doesn't mean that they're actually using it. Like, all it means that they're trialing it. So I don't believe there's like a heavy usage of it yet, but it will probably come, and the banks will want to control it, right? They want to control all the money, right? They don't want to have Bitcoin. They don't want to have all these other coins. They want a coin that they control. In fact, Ripple, I believe they've got 200 billion or something coins pre-mined. So you can't mine it. It's pre-mined. And only like 30% or something of it has been actually distributed into the market. So they still own, and I think the Ripple itself, they own like 70 or something, or 80%. Just look up the numbers. Don't want to search for those numbers, but it's approximately like 70% of coins they control. So that's another red flag for me. And yeah, like it's good, and the way it works, it creates trust lines between banks. So it makes it much cheaper for banks to transfer money across like countries. Because at the moment, I think it goes to like a third party. It goes through like national bank or something. Central bank, and then it goes to another country's central bank. Then it gets transferred to the actual bank of the person who's receiving it. But with Ripple, they just established those trust lines. So if you think of a simple case, let's say I've got a friend John, and John has got a friend I don't know, Devo. So I don't know Devo, but I know John. So I've got kind of like a trust between me and John. And John has got a trust between him and Devo, and between me and him. So when if I want to send money to Devo, like what I need to do, I send my money to John first, and then John just transfer the money to Devo. So he's kind of in the middle. But the way it works is because we've got those trust lines between us, it works. So anyway, that's kind of a simple, I guess, explanation. But that's the way Ripple works, and like in the future, it will make bank transfers much simpler. But for people, it doesn't matter. I guess I guess the only thing is that it may become faster to send money overseas. But why would I use that if I can just use Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency to send money? So it's like to me, I don't really care that much about Ripple. I do have Ripple, and I bought it back when it was like 3.5 cents. I didn't want to buy it. Actually, a lot of people didn't want to buy it when it was at 1 cent because it stayed on this price for like probably a year or two. Like if you look at the history of Ripple price, it was quite low. The price was low, and it was, if you see here, it just been sitting on this 1 cent, 1 cent. It went up a little bit, and it was just sitting there. Nobody was interested in it, and then suddenly, boom! Like they announced something. Then the Japan legalized cryptocurrencies, and there's a big speculation started happening, and then it just reached what, like 40 cents, 40 cents. So the only reason why I bought it, because I just read somewhere that it will go up, so I kind of bought it just purely to make money on it. I'm gonna get rid of it as soon as it goes a bit higher, but I bought it there, and I guess it was a good choice. So like it went all the way up, so you probably like, yeah, your investment goes like 10 times the original, so that was good. But anyway, just be aware, like it's not something, it's not as good. There's a lot of speculation. It's just the price is purely driven by FOMO, fear of missing out. So just be careful. Don't buy on the highs. Like with any like trading or cryptocurrencies, never buy on the high, because what will happen? You'll buy it here. Let's just zoom in into 7-day chart. What will happen? You'll buy it right there because you'll be thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna miss out. You'll buy there, and then it will just keep going down, 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 and you'll then freak out and you'll sell it, and you pretty much make a loss. If you do buy it at the high, just hold it. It will go up, like even if you do buy it here. But I would just probably wait, like if you really want to buy it, like in the next few days, just probably wait another 2 or 3 days, because it's been too high. Like it just went exponentially up, and that's not sustainable. This will correct, and it is correcting at the moment. So, but I'm not a trader or anything like that. So do your own research. But what I would do, I would wait probably a few days and then buy it and then hold it. Hold it for probably till the end of this year or something, or until some big news come out. And remember, buy the rumor and sell the news. So when it actually gets used by banks, that's when you want to sell it, because that's when people will start selling it. So don't wait for it to be fully adopted. Buy on a rumor and sell on the news. Okay, so now I'll go back to CoinSpot or CoinTree. So I'm gonna show you how you can actually buy Ripple. So CoinTree doesn't have anything. So if you go to buy altcoins, you know how I was like in my previous videos I was saying that you can't really buy altcoins, so it's actually misleading. You're not buying altcoins. All you're doing is converting your existing Bitcoin to these altcoins, but Ripple is not there. I couldn't see it. So I guess the only way to buy it is via CoinSpot, and there could be some other websites, but CoinSpot, for example, has got it for sale. But I wouldn't buy it here. It's too expensive. It's like 45 cents. Come on, that's expensive. What I would do, I would go to CoinTree or some other cheap Bitcoin website like BTCmarkets, probably .net. I would buy Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ether or one of those currencies first. Then I would go and register with Polonius. So I already have an account, but you go to polonius.com. You register. It's very simple to register. You just go, you put your your email address, your name. You don't have to give your license, like driving license number or your passport or anything like that. You just register and you can start trading. So what will happen? You when you log in, you'll have an option to deposit and withdraw funds. I don't want to log in because it's got like my personal details in there and my coins, and I don't want anyone to see how much I've got. So, but anyway, you log in, you deposit, and amount, you deposit, so you buy Bitcoins on Cointree or some other website, then you send your Bitcoin, you use like a send option. For Bitcoin address, you will get the address here, so when you go and deposit funds, and against the Bitcoin record you'll see the address, or you can generate a new address. You copy that address, you paste it here, then you put the amount of Bitcoin to transfer, and then you send it to Polonius, and once it's in Polonius you can start trading. So this is probably the best way to trade altcoins, like all these alternative coins. If it's not for sale in Australia, I would always buy like Bitcoin or Ethereum and convert it here. Probably Bitcoin will be better. But also remember, when you transfer this Bitcoin, it will take probably like 20 minutes to appear on Polonius. So just wait, just be patient. It will get there. Like, just make sure your address is right and everything. Probably first do like a small transfer, like of, I don't know, like 0.001 of Bitcoin, just to make sure it gets to Polonius before you do the big transfer. And once it's in Polonius, you can then start trading it. And the way the Polonius works, you've got this on the right hand side, you see all the altcoins, and in fact there's more. If I tick this and I sort it by name, there's lots of these altcoins, and you can see I only have some starred ones, but you can see that I'm in BTC tab. So what that means, all these prices are in Bitcoins. So anything you trade on Polonius is the Bitcoin is the base currency. You don't trade in US dollars, you trade in Bitcoins. Or there's Ethereum market, so you can trade stuff in Ethereum, but I don't think Ripple is here, so you can't really trade Ether. You would have to sell Ether to Bitcoin and then buy Ripple with Bitcoin. So you can see like Ripple is there, like XRP. So I select that, and then I'll have some funds in here, and I'll just go and buy it. I'll just put an amount I want to buy it, and then this is the amount of Bitcoins, and then just press buy, and that's it. You bought your Ripple. And then I would not keep those coins on the exchange. Like, I would definitely take it off the exchange for obvious reasons that I've talked about in my previous videos. But what you would do, you would then send it. Unfortunately, Exodus doesn't actually have an option for Ripple, and I don't know of many wallets that actually have Ripple. I think the Trezor and Legend Nano S are adding it soon, but it's not there yet. So at the moment, the best option is to put it into GateHub, and GateHub.net is the actual official Ripple online wallet. So you have to go and sign up, and this is quite tedious process because you have to provide your photo, your license details. There's a fair bit of info you have to provide before you can actually open an account. And then you'll get a wallet, and then you get an address, and then you just transfer it from the Polonius to the GateHub address. And like GateHub, I would think that it's much safer than keeping it on Polonius, because those exchanges, they get hit hard with hackers and denial of service attacks. I would never keep my coins, or a big portion of my coins. I only transfer it here if I want to trade, and then I get it out of there. So GateHub is your Ripple wallet, and this is where you would be storing it. The nice thing about GateHub, it actually has a trading option as well, so you can actually trade it within the, once you got your Ripple, you can then trade it within the GateHub wallet itself. You can convert it to like Bitcoins and some other major cryptocurrencies. But anyway, do your own research. Be careful. Make sure you transfer small amounts first. Don't buy on tops, you know, on those pumps. Only buy it like at the bottom. Sometimes it's better to just wait for it to go all the way up and drop a bit, and this is when you buy, because you never want to, because you don't know how far it will go. And that's what I would do. I would just wait, I guess, a bit, because it's a bit high now, but I think it's dropping now, so it shouldn't be too bad. So you should be able to buy it in the next like few days. But anyway, that's me, and like always, just give me some ideas to talk about, and hit the like button, and leave any comments. Thank you.